Hello?
This is Elizabeth Trent, your attorney again.
Yes, ma'am. I had hung up on you. That was not a bad connection. You told me that I should not go speak with the prosecutor, and I believe you should refrain from offering me legal advice right now.
I was letting you know that the prosecutor's office is withdrawn from your case. They're not going to be handling your case.
Okay, who is?
I don't know yet. The court will have to assign a special prosecutor from one of the neighboring counties.
It's because there's a conflict here, and
Yes, with Miss Quackenbush Martin, who used to be your attorney.
Of course.
So they're going to withdraw from the case.
Of course. So now I've sent her information. I've sent her a bunch of felonious information, and she is the last peace officer literally within this jurisdiction. So can you furnish me the new prosecutor's information so I could submit information to the new prosecutor?
I haven't assigned one yet.
Okay. And I know it's kind of redundant after you just told me not to speak with the prosecutor. Here I am asking for more information.
Talk to the prosecutor, yes.
Yeah, now here I am asking for more information so I can come in contact with the new prosecutor. So,
well, I don't know who the new prosecutor is.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I can't even name of it until I know. As soon as
That's
I know,
cool.
I'll be happy to forward it on to you, but I ain't got no idea who it is yet.
I appreciate that. And look, that's all the information and help I'm going to need of you as far as right now. I need to know who that new prosecutor is, the conflict prosecutor, because that's going to be the same person.
I'll be happy to let you know as soon as the court assigns one, but since Miss Jones just emailed Miss Martin about 20 minutes ago, and she just emailed back about 18 minutes ago that she was withdrawing, I don't think it's been done yet.
Okay, well, yeah, I emailed Mrs. Martin today, and I received correspondence back from her.
She'll pass up on to whoever gets assigned to the next case.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really solely in regards to this case of the matter which you're assigned. It surrounds all the felonious information that I had in regards to the crime surrounding what's bringing me in to a racketeering.
The DMV and the people that took your RV and the people that look, dude, here's the breakdown of what it is. I got all this information. I don't think any of that shit matters. Now, what I do think matters is the fact that all you said to the jackass that took your RV was that you were going to step outside so you could make essentially a citizen's arrest. So I 100% agree that you're not guilty of this shit. But I'm going to need you to trust the fact that I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'm more than happy to actually work for you and be on your side. I'm just not going to do a whole bunch of extraneous shit that I don't need to do, okay?
I totally get that, and while I respect your...
Here's the deal. I am more than happy to take your case on, do as much as I possibly can for you. I just need you to do me a favor and not sink the ship that I'm trying to write right now. So please don't talk to the prosecutor anymore,
Okay.
Because they don't give a shit about you. They're just trying to get a guilty.
Okay, so let me tell you something real quick since you're working for me here. You're out of your element in regards to what you know about this case and what you think you may know. While you think you may be providing the most proficient defense for me as possible, I have to let you know that the best defense for me is an offense, at which you are refusing to do. So in that manner,
what do you want me to do as far as an offense? Because I'm not a prosecutor anymore. I can't do that shit.
Okay, well, did you get the document dump I sent Mrs. Jones?
I did get that document dumped.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
There should have been about 20, 28, 30, around 30 pages submitted through pictures. And
yeah, I got them.
There are
motions for summary judgment.
Well, no more
stuff.
motion for summary judgment. I'm sorry I sent that. That was yeah. Needless to say, I couldn't really see some of them on the screen, but I knew what I had together and was safe to send them. Anyway,
I got them right here. I'm looking at them.
With that being said, with certain claims that I'm alleging of crimes by certain individuals associated with certain things, it may be just in my best interest to go ahead and do what I feel I need to do myself. And with that being said, these documents right here, these criminal reports specifically, are very important to me because it's surrounding the criminal theft of my property And
right, and I get that, but the stuff that you're trying to file, dude, has a lot more to do with federal jurisdiction than with state jurisdiction.
I'm aware of that.
We can't even do it if we want to.
Well,
but
here's the dilemma.
With the U.S. Attorney's Office out of Roanoke, and they can try and take it over if you want.
Let me say the dilemma real quick. As you're probably aware, I have exhausted all law enforcement jurisdiction in the state of Virginia.
Well, I hadn't quite gotten to that part of the video yet, but I was getting there.
So I have called the town police, the county police, which retaliated, which provides this malicious prosecution for the state. This went on up to the state police, blatantly refusing to investigate, telling me I'm in violation of state law, which would merit a tow. But all the statutes that I furnished in regards to my investigatory work further prove that I was well within the law at the time at which I was towed, that shows that this is a felonious criminal matter. With that being said, surrounding the reporting of the felony now, that's a big deal. That's where the federal crime comes into play. And then where the malicious arrest, retaliatory charge against me, the victim, witness, of informant of these crimes, that's in federal jurisdiction in federal court. But
right.
that is.
I offered to put you in touch with the U.S. Attorney's Office based out of Roanoke for the Western District.
And I really would like that information, to be honest with you, because
well,
that
I'm
is.
happy to give that to you. Here's the thing. I really want to make sure that you understand what I'm saying to you when I say that you should not. I'm not telling you you can't. I'm saying you should not talk to the prosecutor because they don't give a shit about you, and they're just trying to get their guilty.
Well,
so I'm just trying to look out for you.
So let me.
If you want to go in and request to represent yourself, you sound like you got things pretty under tow. But as long as you are assigned a public defender, which is out of this office, you're going to be my responsibility, and I'm just trying to make sure you don't screw yourself.
As a liability, okay? I get what you're saying.
It's a bad idea to send any more information to the
prosecutor.
County prosecutor,
okay, and let me say this to finalize with what we just discussed before. I did exhaust all officials, and Mrs. Martin is actually the last peace officer in this jurisdiction. So if you can understand why I reached out to her with all this information still surrounding, in addition to the malicious prosecution.
Right, I get it.
I went in front of the magistrate,
done so far
and
is gonna be too bad on you. But here's the thing: I need you to stop trying to talk to her because she's not gonna care.
well, I needed somebody to pick up these federal criminal charges, if you know what I mean.
That's not going to be her. That's going to be the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Western District.
And see, me getting beat around the bush to have you at this point tell me, well, go ahead and submit it to this person now. Can you believe that you were the first to tell me to go straight to them when I've gone through everybody thus far and nobody has wanted to help me at all?
Oh, I totally believe that nobody else has wanted to help you, but I'm trying to do the things that you asked me to do, but I'm going to need you to listen to me at the same time, and trust that, look, I'm going to try to do the things I can for you, but you're going to have to just also pay attention. You don't have to take it, but you don't have to do the things I tell you to do. I just need you to pay attention and listen when I give you advice, which is do not go and talk to the prosecutors.
I understand. You've cleared it up. I feel that I've cleared it up, and we've reached a common ground, and I get what you're saying, and I feel that you understand where I'm coming from too. So, that's all that needs to be said.
I'm looking at the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Virginia. I'm going to give you a phone number in just a minute, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Well, damn it. Where's the contact information go? Hold on. Okay. Oh, actually, it's out of Charlottesville. That's odd. I thought it would have been out of Roanoke. All right. It's 434-293-4283.
Okay. Is there an email for this attorney and a name?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure I could find everything else, address, etc. I do want to send this information certified. I'm really wanting due process of law here,
I
and
understand, and
there's
I'm
no official
trying to give that to you.
who wants to help me, and it's very, very alarming. And that's why I told Mr. Buddy, I told him, I said, I do, the nature of the situation I've been placed into is very detrimental currently for my safety, health, and well-being, especially during a time of a pandemic. Placing me under arrest, retaliatory, and bringing me in close quarters and direct contact with hypertransmitters of people who could be transmitting the virus to me, that's reckless endangerment. And currently, I have no living quarters. I have nothing as a result of people who are in office who fail to do their duty reporting on crime and investigating it under the color of law. And I've been...
So it's Thomas Cullen. Thomas T. Cullen. He's the United States Attorney for the Western District.
Thomas...
Cullen. C-U-L-L-E-N. Like the Twilight.
C-U-L-L-E-N. Okay.
And they do not have his email address on his website.
Okay.
But the website is justice.gov.
You know, I reached out to the DOJ Criminal Division, and go figure that the civilian number listed on their webpage goes straight to somebody's private cell phone. The other line I called, and they put me directly through another recording again, failing to do their job, helping me get through to some person in this department here.
Alright, if I go to the contact sheet, oh yeah, they are out of Roanoke. Okay, so there's a phone number here for the Roanoke main phone, which is 540-857-2250. They have a toll-free number, which is 1-877-220-8014.
Yeah, I'm going to be requesting.
They have a public affairs specialist that you might be able to reach out to, which is Brian.
I'm all right on all those numbers, ma'am. To be honest with you, you may be relieved from your job sooner than later, given the nature of the crimes committed against me and the manner in which they've been committed. And with that being said, I expected.
Just understand, until a court,
Of course.
until the judge of the court
I understand
tells me
that.
I'm no longer your attorney, I have certain things that I have to do, so I am going to still be contacting you, okay?
Okay, I get that, and I may have to submit a motion, but they're not doing any motions hearings, so I mean, I may not be able to get you to stop bothering me at a certain point if that's what it's going to come down to. I don't. I've had to relieve one of their. I understand.
Has certain requirements, and I have to contact you about certain things. Now,
I do say that you're.
Right now, it's set for July the 28th.
Yes.
But it's not going to be that day because the special prosecutor will have to be assigned, and they'll probably need a different date. Plus, I also have a trial that date. So it'll be a different date. If I can, I will try and get it moved up and have it heard earlier, okay?
Most certainly, yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it dissolved as soon as possible. By.
I understand that. Just understand it might be that we have to go in and just try this thing and show them that they're not, they're just making shit up at this point. Okay?
Yes, that's why I wanted to submit some lines for questioning to be introduced to the witness, Donnie Ellington.
I'm more than happy to take a look at some of the questions you have drawn up. If you want to email them to me, my email is the same as Mr. Jones, only it's Trent, ETRENT.
Okay.
At vadefenders.org. So you want to submit to me some questions you want asked of the witnesses, you go right ahead. I have my investigator here. We're already taking a look at your YouTube page. We're looking up some of the things to see if there's any other issues with any of the things that you posted. We're kind of on it, okay?
I'm sorry, your investigator there taking a look at my YouTube page?
Yeah, my investigator. We have an investigator assigned to this office to help us with defending people, because if somebody were to lie, if I were to go out and talk to a witness and they say something different and then come in than what they say when they come into court, then I've made myself a witness. So we have to have an investigator, somebody who can go out with us and act as a witness in court in case somebody lies to us.
Okay. All right.
Also, it helps, because I'm just a lawyer. What the fuck do I know? Better to have somebody who knows how to find people, talk to people, those things like that.
So how did you?
I don't exactly have the best personality with dealing with.
How did you get?
People don't want to talk to me.
How did you get the information leading to my YouTube page?
I don't know. I think the investigator already had it.
Can we ask your investigator how he had it, since he's there with you overseeing the conversation?
I think he's gone for the day.
Oh, I thought he was supervising. Okay.
No, he's not a supervisor. He's the investigator. He's in the other office. I think he's gone for the day, though. I shot him a message. He'll get back to me tomorrow.
So he's an investigator. What is he an agent of?
The public defender's office.
Okay. All right. Is he a badged official?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious because I've dealt with.
He's a private investigator. Hold on just a second. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just curious. I've dealt with malicious prosecutions in the past, and I've been dealt a hand with
He's what we call he's an investigator in our office.
Yes.
But he works for the Virginia Indigent Defense Council. He doesn't have a badge. We title him an investigator.
No, that's fine.
Investigator.
And I wanted to know who you were working with, and I just the reason why I'm asking some questions and offering some information, it's because I've endured malicious prosecutions in the past, to which I've had to teach prosecutors literally the law surrounding the case, which they were maliciously prosecuting on, and it's to the point where I've had to fire a public defender, the last one that I hired, because he didn't even reach out like you did and even have the willingness to want to work. And
Okay, well,
when I relieved him,
my investigator just got back to me. He said he was looking at a different video and he recognized your name when we were talking about it. When Jennifer was giving me the update on the case.
okay, but what I wanted to know